Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing 10 things I wish I knew before college, or just simply things I just wish I knew in college in general. So not just for going straight into college as a freshman, but overall. I'm not finished with college yet, but listen, some things you just wish you knew beforehand. And yeah. Before I get started with the 10 things, I have to address something. It was brought to my attention that in my last video, I seemed a little bit off compared to my rest of my videos. Listen, as we all know, right, we have our different voices. For me, I have like 5 different voices. It's like my natural voice and then like 2 octaves added to it, because like for me and people who I personally know, I have my like talking voice, and to me I sound like a high school boy, but like that's why I wasn't upset. I know if you watch and you're probably like, she seems a little bit off compared to her other videos. It wasn't, you guys, so don't think it was you for a second. I was just relaxed. I just got out the shower. I was tired, but like, you know, when you're in your element, you in your element. And if it came off to you a certain way, I don't know what to tell you. That's just how I am. If you ever meet me in person, that's my exact voice. And because of that, I had to like, you know, beat it up a few octaves so that I won't sound like this, how I normally sound, because I swear to you, I think I sound like a man. But listen, that's just how I am. If you catch me before 12 and I'm still sleeping, it's even worse. So like, don't think, you know, something was off or you're like, whoa, something's going on. No, that's just how I am. I was relaxed, just how I'm about to be in this video, because we're doing 10 things I wish I knew from college. Also, we're doing a little mini mukbang, okay? So just address that in case you thought something was wrong. Nothing was wrong. Also, I was doing my hair in the video, so when I was looking away from the camera, there's my vanity mirror. So I was trying to like, you know, make sure that my hair wasn't looking crazy. Make sure I was doing my hair. So if you found like the eye contact was off, I'm doing my hair just as if I was doing my makeup. I'm not going to look directly into the camera. Also, it was a watch me video, not a tutorial video. So it was for you to sit back, relax, and just watch me do my hair and undo it. So enough with that. Let's get right into the video. So I just made strawberry white chocolate scones. This is a house staple. And I'm eating this, and I thought just to go along with it, you know, nice little strawberry lemonade. So yeah, I already started eating before the video, so you won't even see the bite. It's down here, but it's so good. I wish I could make it for everybody I met. Like, you want a scone? I got you. So good. So, you know, I was a little bit skeptical about doing a mukbang because for me, I will eat and like not talk. So I was like, it's gonna be a little hard. Eating and talking. I know some people would just be like chatting. I can't do that. I gotta like eat, I gotta savor my food, and then I'll talk. But the food comes first, you know? Number 1, do not overpack. I feel like I'm kind of begging at this point because personally, I was one of those college students who overpacked, and I didn't go in completely blind. I actually looked up what the dorm looked like, what the closet's size was. I looked up the dressers that they came with the room. Also, I bought like the plastic drawers, like it looks like a little dresser. I'll try to include the picture of what it looked like, but I got one of those just in case all my clothes wouldn't fit, because I saw that majority of the closet was you know, the hanging space, and had like a little top area where you like put things up. It had kind of like, they were kind of small in terms of like putting things in. Maybe like folding wise, I would say if you stacked at least 4 shirts on top of each other, that's the height of it. And there's only 2. I think it was 2 or 1. I want to say at least like half the clothes that I brought, I did not wear whatsoever. Also, keep in mind that if not most, some colleges give out college apparel like shirts, hoodies. I mean, I don't know about the hoodies because that's a little expensive. Also, you might go shopping throughout the semester for new clothes in case there's like a new style out, or you just, got the freshman 15 or the sophomore 20. So just keep that in mind. Don't overpack. And yeah. Number 2, get out of your dorm. I'm not kidding. I got out of my dorm. At least I know that. I was like, I'm going to go explore the entire campus. Even though before I got admitted into my college, I went on a tour, and from the first day, I knew the entire campus back and forth. Make sure you get out of your dorm and kind of explore the place, because once classes start, you still have time to like explore and figure out what the campus life is like for you. But you don't want to miss out on that the first couple of days that you're settling in. And it's just also enjoyable to walk around campus if you're on campus. That's if you dorm. I dormed on campus. But if you don't, get to know your campus, because you're going to be there for a very long time. Which leads to my third point. It's kind of like a tally on from the second one, but don't feel guilty or don't feel like FOMO about not going to every event. Like, get out of your dorm, explore, but you don't have to go to every event. I didn't. I missed a lot of events. And I don't feel bad, because sometimes you need some downtime. There will always be opportunities throughout the semester to go to an event, go out, and see what campus life is about. Number 4. Now, I'm kind of going in order. I feel like that's kind of what I want to do. I'm going to go from like packing and getting into your dorm to this, that. I know we all come in with a major, and if you don't, that is completely fine. Let me tag that along with number 4. It is okay to go into college without a major and be undecided. You're there to find out what you want to do. So don't feel bad if you're like, I don't really know what I want. You don't know what you like until you try it all. So don't feel bad. To the main point of number 4, in your schedule, make sure you're putting in, I don't want to say make sure, but make sure you're putting in a fun class. I was a biology major on the pre-med track, and when I tell you, all the science classes almost made my head explode, because you want to have at least some downtime in your schedule, and downtime for me was that kickboxing class, which was amazing, by the way. Think of it as a thank you to yourself, and kind of like, you've been working hard, here's something else to do. Number 5 and number 6 are kind of within each other, but do not buy your textbooks before classes. I feel like anybody can tell you this. I went ahead and bought all my textbook, and I was like, yeah, I'm prepared. I had, I think, 6 classes. 4 of those classes told me, oh, no, you don't need the textbook. It's fine. You can get the PDF online. Don't buy your textbooks until the first day of class, because some professors, they may say, a week before classes, you don't need it, because, it's on their syllabus. And then you get to class and they're like, you need it. That's when you'll for sure know whether you need it or you don't. Also, alongside that, you can find some textbooks online for free. There's a bunch of websites where you can get textbooks for free now. It all depends on the person, whether you're really good with textbooks and reading on your laptop and like on a screen, or you like the physical book where you can flip the pages and you can really read through it, highlight if it is yours, that you bought it or you rented it. Number 6, rate my professor. You've probably heard it from every college student ever. Use it. I want to say it's a lifesaver, almost. Rate my professor, sponsor this video. It has saved me a lot of time, patience, tears. Yeah, that last one hit different because I have had friends who have gotten really bad professors, and I don't want to say bad professors, but like, number 7. I forgot to mention this one earlier, but this one is about roommates. Now, you do not have to be friends with your roommates. They are just people you live with. Now, for me, I had the best roommates you could ever have. If I could give them away to everyone else, I wouldn't. You can't have them. If y'all are watching this, I love you girls. I really do. These girls made my semester, they made my year there, they made my years there. I went random, and because I didn't know anyone who was going to my college, so I went random, and I'm so lucky with who I got paired with. I don't want to get emotional because I will cry. It felt so like natural to be with them. It felt like I already knew them, if that makes sense. You don't have to be best friends or friends with your roommates. They are people that you live with, and although you would really, really like to get along with them because it just makes everything a little bit easier, don't feel bad if, you don't really get along with your roommates and then it kind of gets awkward. I want to wish and hope that it gets better over the semester, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you luck out. But for me, I got really great, amazing. I don't know, there's like not even a word to describe them. You see this, Erin, Katie, Becca, Natasha, Lily. I love you girls. I don't know, you can always meet people outside of your room. There are people you live with, but you have an entire college of people. Make friends. I'm doing like a lot less eating and a lot talking. So I can't do both at the same time. How do you even do that? Number 8. Now, this one is about mistakes, failure. College and high school, not the same. For college, you really have to switch up your game. Failing something is completely normal. It's so normal. It's literally not even the biggest thing that you can do in college. It's a new environment with new people. You don't know. You're walking into something new. You don't know what it is. It's very unfamiliar to you. It's the unknown. You have way more opportunities to redeem yourself and pick yourself back up. And that's one thing that I feel like everyone needs to implement into their life. So just learn to acknowledge the failure, but also spend less time dwelling on it and spend that time working and working and working towards your goal and proving that failure wrong. Number 9, networking. Now, college is a really great place to network. Networking is really, really important. I think that every college student should get into LinkedIn. You've probably heard it or seen the commercials, the ads that pop up on YouTube or anywhere else. Your freshman year, I want to say, or sophomore year, they start to tell you about it and really make sure that you get on there so that you can start building an online portfolio for yourself so that anyone who wants to know you or find you, you're on LinkedIn. You can add just a bunch of people from your college that you probably will never meet, but you know that they go to your school and you might meet them one day. Also, just networking with your professors. It's the best thing that you could do for yourself because we all know that when we want to get to grad school, you need recommendations. You don't need to know everybody, but get to know everybody. You never know when you might need them. They might need you. Those people that you met will pop back up. Number 10, this one is about financial aid. Now, with financial aid, if you don't get FAFSA or you don't get a merit scholarship, for me, I got a merit scholarship, and although those are really, really good, and you get college scholarships or outside scholarships, it's never a bad idea to advocate for yourself for more financial aid. Get the chance to, do it. You never know if you'll get it unless you try it. When it comes to dorm fees, like those housing fees and yada yada, you can get those waived. They don't say or emphasize this, but you can get those fees waived. You email the person, the housing director, like the boss's boss, you can ask to get it waived if you have FAFSA. I wanted to tie that a little bit in with financial aid. It's also just appealing for yourself. That's one thing with college. You have to be your best advocate. No one else is going to do it for you. You have to speak up and speak out when it comes to yourself. And that's really what college is all about. And that is all my tips for today. If you want a part 2, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel down below for more videos. Bye.